ready for bed with me while I tell you about the book I just finished. Today I finished a book called And I Darken by Kiersten. It's a young adult historical fiction taking place, give or take, medieval period. It centers on two Slavic siblings as well as the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. It's all fine and good if the book centered on any of the issues that were really happening around that region at the time, instead of like a quasi-love triangle between the siblings and the Sultan. The main female character was teenage angst personified. That's all fine and good when you're creating new characters and not pulling from real life historical people. I feel like when you suggest to your publishing agent that you are about to write a historical fiction, you should be forced to sign a contract stating you are going to stay as faithful to what the original person was as much as possible. To me, it just came across as like published RPF of people who can't defend themselves. These were real people. Are you doing these people justice when you're writing from their perspectives in a historical fiction? And I don't think she was. I think she had a good love triangle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but before Kiersten White published this book, she was a paranormal romance girly. Maybe don't jump straight into historical fiction. I kept expecting it to have more action, being that it's centering these powerful people. Brother and sister are prince and princess of a Slavic country being held as like bargaining chips in the Ottoman Empire underneath the Sultan. I fully expected this to have a lot more intrigue and action than it did. It focused so heavily on the love triangle when there was so much to work with, and it actually kind of pissed me off. I know I just said a lot of negative things about this book. This is far from the worst thing I've ever read. If you're writing from the perspective of real people in your historical fiction and you don't try and portray them as close as possible to what they were actually like, jail time. I thought this book was deeply mid. I just had to go on a minor witch hunt to find these baby wipes. And I forgot my train of thought. If you're looking for a love triangle with a dash of historical fiction, then this book is for you. Add me on Goodreads. My username is Alexis from Paramore. Choreograph is Lovers Libraries.